Raiders may close deal with yet another pass rusher. With a few more million, the Raiders can afford to have more pass rushers. Even though they have Max Crosby, who is a star of the franchise, the Raiders are looking for alternatives to give Max a rest. That is, of course, when he needs it, or better, if he needs it. The former Colts player fits perfectly in this role. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you hope that Max Crosby has an excellent season. The Las Vegas Raiders have ample cap space to work with ahead of training camp, and one NFL analyst believes they should use some of it to add a pass rusher. Now that Jimmy Garoppolo's money is off the books, the Raiders have $34 million in cap space, according to Over the Cap. So general manager Tom Telesco has the money to make several moves if he so chooses. The Raiders could try to bring in veteran edge rusher Yannick Ngakoue, who previously had a stint in Las Vegas. Here are Schatz's thoughts on the change. The Raiders have a superstar edge rusher in Max Crosby, but a real depth problem behind him. Right now, the plan is to move Tyree Wilson inside, leaving Malcolm Koonce starting on the edge. Koonce had a surprisingly strong season in 2023, with 8 sacks and 31 pressures against defenses that were busy double-teaming Crosby. Behind him, however, are all the veterans and young free agents. If the Raiders bring in Ngakoue, they will have a steady veteran who can rotate with Koonce and give the team something if Crosby or Koonce miss time due to injury. While Wilson has seen shots on the interior this season after thriving there near the end of 2023, I don't think that's the full-time plan for him in 2024. Instead, Wilson will likely be the primary option when Malcolm Koonce needs a pause. Knowing this, there really isn't room for Ngakoue as Max Crosby plays nearly every snap on a weekly basis. However, if the plan is to use Wilson on the interior, it would make sense to bring in the veteran. If the Raiders are going to add players, it would make more sense to sign an interior defensive lineman and/or a cornerback.